What's poppin', my people? You already know what this is. It's on the lockout. Today we have a lot we gonna get into. Rikers Island. The violence is at an all-time high. But is that something new in the New York City most notorious jail? From what I remember, it's nothing new. This is always gonna go down. I want you to leave in the comments how you feel about that. Is the violence supposed to tone down now with all this going on? Was you, when you was there, if you was ever there, were the officers hostile? Was the violence out of the use of force? Was it crazy? Because that's what they talking about. The use of force is out of control. But check it out. If you was there right now, would you be shook or would you lock out? Let's get to it. You already know how that goes on the island, right? Yeah. What's up, people? You already know what this is. My name is Warpath. The show's called On the Lockout. If you ain't never hear about it, just Google it. By the way, check this out, man. We gonna knock all this out real brief. You already know the real brief. For those that know, thanks a lot for your support. The ones who've been supporting the channel and been holding on for us to get things a little more situated. Love is love. You already know how we do here on the lockout. So check this out, right? We on these streaming podcast platforms. Bam! Let's get to it. We on Spotify, Google Podcast, Stitcher, Apple Podcast, all that. We on Red Circle. And that's in the link that takes you right to that is in my About section, right on the page. And on the top, if you on a laptop or something, right? Our Instagram, you already know, boom, is on the lockout _ facts. Rikers Island, right? This is what's happening. Boom. The COs are getting out of control, and a lot of people is not having it. Because you know that there's money invested in Rikers Island. That's a business, and it's a fact. Rikers Island has always been a business. For those people that don't know that the island is a business, then something is really going on with you if you don't know that the island is a business. So what they talking about is that on Rikers Island, things are popping off and they getting worse with the inmate population popping off. But most importantly, what they worried about is that there's a lot of use of force coming from the officers, right? And that's sad anytime that's happening. For years on Rikers Island, not only did you have to worry about the COs, not only did you have to worry about inmates and getting into fights with other people at the jail, other gangs and what have you, right? But there was always a thing where you had to worry about COs that get it popping, they be mad and come in and want to put it on you too. Leave in the comments if you ever been through that. Let's get it popping. Let's speak facts here. Now there's good COs and there's a whole lot of grimy COs, right? And that's a fact. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. I'm going to talk about my experiences when I was there, what I experienced with COs, because old little Warpath, I got into a fight with a CO. And I said this a long time ago. I think on one of my lives or something. But check this out. Got to throw those on. And another thing we missing real brief. Oh, we also going to talk about, it's sad, man. I don't know if you guys remember New York City Gladiator. It was a channel. Me and the dude was going a little bit back and forth. It wasn't that major. We didn't have like no beef. It was some internet thing. You know, I said something, they took it like it was for him, and it was for him and a whole lot of other people, right? And I stated that, but I didn't, in the beginning it wasn't for him. Then when we started going through it, then I was like, anyway, you know, and it was cool, you know, he threw at me, I threw at him, the momentum, it was something, we kept it at that, right? But it wasn't like I had hatred for him. Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened to him also first, right after this. So, boom. While I was on the island, what happens is this. I'm in a house. I'm in 9B in the Beacon. So the officers come in, they beefing with somebody, right? He's trying to get all of us to go up in our cell. And I'm like, yo, bro, don't touch me. You know, one of those, like, don't touch me. You feel me? Yo. On some Queens flip shit, you heard? Like, yo. Like, you bugging out. You heard? Facts. Like, yo, don't touch me. So when he, like, kept coming to me, I said, boom. Like, you know what I mean? Like, put my hand on, boom. For what was that? Boom. He pulled a pin. It got crazy. So they tussle me all up. Why me pen the dude and all that. Go pack up. So he takes me to another house. They pack me up. I'm like, oh man. I was in 9B at that time. And this was a long time ago, my dude, when it was smokes in the building. Like the gangs that existed, where the smokes were deep. Facts. Another sad situation, when I went to the yard there, my uncle Flash was in the yard. Facts. You know who else was in the yard? Facts. King Tone. Queen's Flip Tone. Facts. That Tone. HBO King Tone. He was there with me. Facts. Yeah, he was in the yard, bro. That's another story that I next. So anyway, nah, man, just having a little humor, but he was in the yard. Facts. Anyway, so check it out. So it was that time. Whatever year that was, that was the year. Facts. So the officer packs me up and he brings me into another house, but I don't see him. You know, I'm not paying this no mind. I just figure like I got packed up because of the incident, what have you, right? Boom, boom. And I get to his house and I'm noticing like a lot of COs like with a face, right? But he thought he was gonna pack me up there, like I was gonna be scared or something. Like he had inmates that would like ride for him. He thought he was that cool that dudes was like gonna turn on me for like him, I guess. And bottom line is, he seen that everybody had love for me. I got there and dudes like, oh shit, what up, boy? Yo, my brother was popping, and it was lit, right? So he's like, but I never paid them no mind. You feel me? I felt like, oh, this bird works here. So as time went on, I went to him one time for, I think, a toilet paper or razor or something. And he was like, look, man, I'm going to keep it real with you, man. When I bring you here, I transfer you to my house. Because I was like, I think it was like 17 something in the Beacon. Even the comments, if there was a house like that. I know when I went there, it was like 2 ways to go up the stairs. It was nice. It was real clean. Like a super difference from 9B. Facts. And I said, yo, this is a working house or something? Like, so bottom line, I didn't last there because he told me he bring me there to shit on me straight up. Like he was gonna fuck me over. And that's what he was looking to do. So he said, but, you know, as I look at it, man, you know, you seem like a good brother. You seem like you got a good head on your shoulders. You must have just got out of control, you know, but when we tell you to do something, I said, there we go, bro. I have a problem with that, homie. No, buddy. When we tell you to do something, you do it. Nah, bro. Do you want me to turn Scooby-Doo or Incredible Hulk on you? Like, you choose, homie. Either or. They both gonna tear you up. So my whole thinking is this. I have a big problem, always did, with authority trying to tell me what to do. And you would think I didn't because I spent so many years of my life in jails and institutions, right? But bottom line is he took me there to shit on me. And that just goes to show you the power that they was running around this island with. They was running around with a power that if the officer didn't like you, he'll pack you up, throw you in his house, and you done. They was running around with a power that if the officer was blood, the officer was king or whatever, if he was gang, or you doodled on him and you was of a certain gang, he'll throw you in another gang house and you done when the war's going on. And I guarantee you that to today, that's going on. And probably right now at a super all-time high with all this going on. So right now, I could just imagine. And look, not every CO, because we all have COs that watch our channels. Facts. I got family members that are COs. I keep it 100. I got some of my dudes that is gang, that is COs. The whole world knows this. It's public. It's not a secret. You feel me? My neighbors, facts. My neighbors are COs, facts. So I say all that to say that they good people. I knew them before they became COs. You know? But I say all that to say that it's bad when they use that power in the wrong way. When anybody abuses authority or power in anything, let it be in a gang, let it be at your job placement, and when you use it to doodle on somebody else, it's a bad feeling, man. You could really hurt that person mentally so bad, man. So if you watching this, man, and you a CO, get your shit together, little homie. You bugging out. And if I see you on the island, I'ma slap Thundercat. Nah, I'm only playing. Listen, yo, War's bugging, son. He came back illmatic. Listen, man. There's COs that are bad COs. That's just the same way like cops. That's like teachers. That's like regular humans. That's like this thing that we talking about, this race thing, right? That these people are racist, those people. Listen, there's racist people in everything, P. You know what I'm saying? It all boils down to who you gonna be, who you wanna be. Do you want to be like that cornball dude that don't like somebody because of the color of their skin? Do you want to be like that cornball CO that he's going to bully these people because he don't like these people because they fighting with supposedly his people? Like, you know, it all goes down like that. Or you're going to judge every man individually by his character and how he carries himself as a man, individuality, not as a whole. That's how I give it up. I don't care what the do is. Y'all see my videos. I'm with everybody. Facts. I don't care if you blood, crib, folk, GD, whatever you are. Vice Lord, MS-13. Shout out to everybody. We love everybody. Patrias. Can't forget my Patrias in the building. Jason, what up? You already know, man. So, and one will hear that and be like, yo, bro, how could you say that? Bro, first of all, you got to understand where we at. Because these dudes be talking sometimes like they crazy. Like, you gotta understand where we at, bro. We on the tube, bro. You can't just come on here and hate and dislike everybody, bro, and be like, yo, I'm only effing with this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is an outsider, son. Facts. Nah, listen, it don't work that way. You're not gonna make it nowhere. You gotta love all people. It's a fact, and you gotta learn. But in real time, I'm like that. So I'm not pretending. You see my videos, I'm with Bloods, I'm with Crips, I'm with everybody. If you a good dude, you a good dude. I'm gonna have love for you because at one point I was a piece of big doodle. So I know what it is to be a dude that just dislikes somebody and you don't even know why. Why? Because he's from another gang, because he's from another set. But that man didn't do nothing to you, man. That was something, but I can't, and I don't blame the youth. Shout out to all the young dudes out there doing it. Shout out to you. I don't blame the youth, right? I blame all these dudes that fell back, the fallback guys. Yo, what up, man? You still repping? Nah, I fell back, man. I don't F with them dudes. You're part of the problem. So when you go to blame the youth, oh, there's like 10,000 fingers pointing back at you. Gang shit. Let's get it. So listen, we never glorifying gangs or promoting gangs or violence, right? It's a serious situation. People are dying. Shout out to all my Brooklyn dudes. I'm from Brooklyn, a part of Brooklyn called Sunset Park. Facts. But I've been everywhere. You see me posting the Bronx, Jamaica, Queens, South Side. I lived everywhere. I was really them streets, running them streets. Facts. None of glorify, none of that. I was running them streets so much, I became homeless. What about that? Facts. I went through all that, man. And I made it out the mud a little something, right? And at times I still got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? But I keep working, you know what I'm saying? It's a process. And I've been getting better at it. And at the same token, I try to tell my people, it's like, yo, there's a better way, homie. Like, we can't keep doing bids. But we can't keep blaming the youth and the young dudes. Nah. They doing, some of the older dudes, the OGs, act more crazy online and in music than the young dudes. So we got to stop blaming the youth, man. They ain't doing nothing but what they seen us doing. Facts. They just turning it up a little more. It's 2020, baby. You scared now? Huh? Come on, so. Nah, listen. What I'm saying is this, man. I'm not the type of dude that be blaming the youth, man. I'm not singling out, saying anybody hurt anybody. A lot of people say that. I used to think like that a little bit, but now I look at it like, nah, man, because there's older dudes that could. And I know some people be like, yo, they don't try to hear that, especially on Rikers Island. Or in the penitentiary, you try to talk to them. Nah, they not dumb. The young dudes ain't dumb, bro. We talk sometimes like they ignorant, they super dumb. Nah, they very bright nowadays, bro. They very bright, man. But if people keep blaming them, like all this youth got Brooklyn on Manhattan, all these young dudes in the young gang got it all messed. You treat people like an animal, bro. They gonna start feeling like one, man. You can't just knock people if you're not showing them a better way. Facts. I love my young dudes, B, because I feel super young. Facts. And I can act a fool like that at times too when I get around them, and I gotta catch myself like, yo, boy, chill, hold up. And I'm just being honest, but I don't blame them, man. I think that there's a lot of talent in a lot of these youth dudes coming up, and I see them online, and I think that if, nobody needs to teach them anything. They're not dumb. They know what they're doing. If they could just probably put down the guns a little bit and we could stop hurting each other gun-wise, then it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? Guns don't kill people like that. People are killing people. It's a fact, and there's a lot of ratchets out there right now. Sometimes people want to blame the music and all that drill music. I always said when that hits New York, it's going to hit it hard. And people, listen, it hit PR right now in Spanish. Like the Latin trap blew up hard. They got the drill now. And I just hope that those countries already murder capitals going in. Like we don't really need, the drill to the extent where you living out. Like I never disrespect a dead person, and that's where it's gonna lead to this, what I'm talking about right now. And I was gonna make a separate video for this, but it's no need, right? I've always felt like that's cheating. That's why when people be like, yo, what's the topic? I got a few topics popping on in here, but best believe that when I'm done, it's either you're gonna laugh, be mad, or have learned something. Facts. And if I moved you in any way, then hey, you did pretty good, Bobby. Keep thinking I'm just a YouTuber. I'ma spaz out. Keep thinking I'm just a YouTuber. We gon' spaz out. Boom, 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 boom. When we step through, these dudes think it's something sweet when they trying to step on my feet. Gangsta G. Keep thinking I'm a YouTuber. I'ma spaz out, dude. Yeah, just bugging out, man. Yo, I like that dude that he be saying he from Brooklyn too. Shout out to him, man. Damn, bro, what's his name, man? I'm sorry. He says, yo, keep thinking I'm just a YouTuber. I'm gonna smack the shit out. And then his screen breaks. Yo, leave in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. He does music reviews. They all be talking about the Blicky gang and all that. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Brooklyn. I love everybody from Brooklyn. I used to be through Nordstrom, all that. When I was indulgent, running around, when I wanted to be a gangster, when I wanted to be a pimp, everything I was doing, I ran through Nordstrom. I used to meet up with the 60-second assassin there from Wu-Tang. Leave in the comments also if you know 60-second assassin. Shout out to my dude Wise, Dre, and Kev was from Nordstrom and Gates. They were Black Flag, hustle hard, Mano shit, facts. So, I remember going to see Kev all the time, Ghost, Vato and them from Clifton, facts. all them dudes, man, facts. I've been everywhere, man. On Lexington, shout out to Dre. Just my dudes I wanted to shout out real quick, because Brooklyn, a lot of people know that Brooklyn is one of the boroughs where a lot of shit is happening right now. But again, I can't just blame youth, man. You know what I'm saying? I blame it's a little bit of everything, man. One dude can't control a whole bunch of people. It's just the way it is, man. It's summertime, things gonna happen, man. You feel me? But I can't say all them little young dudes is ignorant and dumb. And nah, they not dumb. They very smart, bro. They're very smart. But somebody's got to show them a different way. The music, they feel that's what's going to be lit, and they feel like they got to live up, and that's what hip-hop is, like rap about, do what you really living. It's not their fault. They've been taught that from the OGs the whole time. Like, yo, you got to rap about what you really living, or you corny, right? So, come on. Who should we really be mad at, Bobby? Shout out to all the dudes doing their thing out there in Brooklyn, man. Shout out to everybody, man. I hate no one. You're a good dude. You're a good dude. You already know, man. So check this out, man. In Rikers Island, all that spills into Rikers Island. The beef keeps going with cliques, gangs, or whatever's happening. you know, and that's where the COs come in, and some of them get tight. Like, man, these little dudes think they go. It used to happen in the adolescents all the time. They used to smack Thundercats out of dudes, bro. It's a fact. I heard a lot of these dudes say, "Yo, that's a fact. That's what used to happen. I seen it." You know what I'm saying? I seen it, and I have my share of problems with COs on the island. One of the COs that was while I was there, that I mean, I can't say I never seen him do nothing crazy. I don't know if he did, but you could leave in the comments. He was all over every building, but was Oliver. He was in the 4 building. Facts, when I was there. And y'all already know Hernandez, Martinez, those officers that went on to do state bids because they was gang, you know, and that's their thing. But I said that little bit of that story anyway when I was in Mar 4 Lower and all that. But Oliver, for what I remember, he was a good chubby dude. He rep for the Gorditos, you know what I'm saying, for the chubby clan. But I say that, you know, just with a little humor, not disrespecting anybody, because you got to watch everything you say around here too, because you get slayed, boom, for everything, right? So, like, anyway, man, listen, this is what's going on, man. This is the sad part right here. We got the dude, E, right? New York City Gladiator, bro. And he was a good, you know, I never hung out with him, but I could always tell that he was a good dude, man. As far as like a good kid. And that's all I meant. It wasn't like trying to diss him or nothing in those times when we was talking and when everybody started telling their Rikers Island stories. And he was saying he had the phones locked down or what have you, right? And a lot of people were like, bro, he's lying. And then I'm just explaining a little bit, not to get at him. He passed. I don't do that. I'm actually paying my respects, and I send my condolences to his family. And I don't wish that on nobody. And if I ever disrespected anyone in any way, or you took it that way, or anybody, even to him, I apologize, E. You know what I'm saying? And it's a sad situation. From what I heard, he OD'd. Now, I could have been another one and came on here and been like, yo, and went in on some real Brooklyn shit, right? Like, yo, you died, right? Because everybody was calling me and hitting me up and being like, yo, wasn't that the kid that was calling people tecato, like, and dissing people like they live in the projects? No, I took it there and I switched. He did say something like that, but I made the words harder when I made the video, and I was like, you want to diss people that lived in the projects and grew up on food stands, but you say you from the hood, you know? And then people had jokes like, yo, Ward, you ended his career. He don't make no more YouTube videos, whatever. I don't know why he did, but the thing was that he was saying he was running the phones, and we were just saying that in the 6th building, you run the phone because the CO gives you the phone and the list. And when that came out, he didn't lie. He said, the CO used to give me the phone, I used to run it. And my whole thing was, that's not having the phone unlocked, bro. That's inmates looking at you like, you're going to get pounded out when she leaves this room. You know what I'm saying? This spot here. But anyway, like I said, I don't say it with no disrespect. I'm just explaining a little bit how the whole thing started, right? But it's sad. And I said, like I said, I could have been a jerk, but instead, I'm not that dude anymore. I don't think that way. It did cross my mind, but I was like, well, you can't do that, you know? It's just not in me to diss somebody. You know, I respect people if they pass away and all that. That's something you don't touch. Like, it becomes sacred right now. That's what real G's, real street dudes do. He passed away, I don't mention him no more. He's locked up, I don't mention him no more. I don't kick a man while he's down and keep kicking him, right? It's just sad, right? And like I said, I could have went in and made fun of it all day, and I don't do that because it sounded like he was getting at people that get high or used to get high, because he said a few comments to other people, and people were like, that's a bad word, how could you use that, right? And then people were hitting me recently and be like, yo, he was acting like he was all clean or whatever, but it be like that. He looked like a real healthy, athletic dude. He was into MMA, whatever you call that, right? But even the comments, you remember, bottom line is, he passed away, he overdosed. And it's sad, and my condolences go out to his family, and I hope that whatever I said here today, I didn't offend you, because those are not my intentions. So if I worded something the wrong way, I sincerely apologize, because I don't write none of this stuff down. I'm not one of them, you know what I'm saying? I'm not Charlemagne or dudes that practice and have something I'm reading in front of me. You feel me? We just coming full direct, like boom, 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 what? Raw shit, you heard? So my condolences to E, man. New York City Gladiator was his channel. I think YouTube shut it off. And he was still on Instagram and all that. And for a little while, it's crazy because I was just asking in my head, like, I wonder what happened to this dude. And when I see Lockdown 23 and 1 say that he passed away of an overdose, it just hit me and it made me remember that, yo, you gotta stay away, bro. Cause a lot of shit out there, man. And a lot of dudes die like that. Rest in peace to Sandman, the rapper. Dudes gave him 2 sacks, boom, of that dog food, killed him. It's not a secret, it's public information. Sandman, they used to mess with Jim Jones and everybody. He was one of my closest friends out here in the street. Facts, whoever knows, knows. Sandman, the blood, facts. Got locked up with me, knew where I lived at, took him to work with me a few times. Facts. So rest in peace to Sandman too, but those are tragedies like that. Look, sometimes people just to get high, they gave the bags to him, boom, and he died. Who? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I found out when Jim Jones said rest in peace to Sandman. You know what I'm saying? And it was touching for me because he was a close dude to me. E's situation is sad because it's someone that anytime somebody passes away of an overdose in the streets or however, it's sad. It's a fact. And if you don't feel for that and you the type of person that be like, oh, well, that's good for him, nobody told him to get high, then you wrong, bro. You need to really check yourself, you know? So I just wanted to make this quick little content, you know what I'm saying, a video and explain what's going on Rikers Island 1, right? And you can look that up and leave in the comments how you feel. I just wanted to ask you a simple question. Have you ever experienced any force from the, you know, like super strength force, push, snuffed, broken up by Popo on an island, right? On Rikers Island. And if right now you're going through something and you indulging in anything, man, a drug is a drug. It's just point blank. It don't matter what it is. Just because you do one today or you trying to slow down, I pray and I hope that you stop completely, right? Like sometimes people could joke around or once in a blue, people comment on other people's channels or wherever, right? Oh, bro, this dude looks like he's high or whatever. You know what? Technically, it's none of your fucking business if he's high or if I'm high or anybody's high. But the reality of it is that I don't deal with that shit. I don't even smoke bud. That's a fact. Whoever knows me knows. So sometimes I like to fool people. And when you, because people all day watch you and assume that they think they know what's going on, bro. You don't know jack. You see a dude for 20 minutes and you think you got his whole life figured out, bro. Be for real, bro. You need to think. That's like super ignorant, right? But I don't knock what anybody does, you know? And whatever I want to do in life, I'm going to do it. I ain't going to give a shit about what nobody else think. But when anybody be like, oh, he's wearing sunglasses, I know he's probably twisted, smoke mad bud or pop more perks. Your favorite rapper does more drugs than any drug addict you ever seen in your life. And you support him to death. You ride or die for him. If your girl sees him or anybody, they'll try to blow his knob off the hinges, you heard? So stop playing. Facts. So your man from down the block that's trying to make a show or make it in the rap music and all that, average Joe, we don't want to support him for nothing, right? But Lil Wayne, Tip, 2 Chainz, whoever, Eminem, all these rappers that are doing major drugs and had opiate problems, you support. And it's cool. Look, I'm not a hater, but I'm just saying we need to support each other a little more. That's why I show love, man. If you got something you doing and you let me know, I'll try to help you out. I'm not going to stay on the phone with you 30 hours, but I'm going to try to show you a little bit of the way. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't reach out, we don't know that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's going on right now. All these rappers, and I've been saying this, now they want to do podcast shows when they was knocking it before. They was knocking being on YouTube talking about what's going on, current events, Rikers Island, or what have you. Now they all want to do the same and treat this like the rap game, bro, and act like they doing something that we ain't never did before. Homie, before you started telling your little stories, we was here, bro. Facts. And I heard Hassan Campbell say that the other day, and I'm like, I'm glad somebody else with a channel that's a little bigger, there's bigger got on the board and blow these dudes up, man, because they was knocking the Hassan Campbells, the me, the Queen Flips. They were knocking everybody. I could imagine, and then when Mano did it, I could imagine what they started saying. Like, his name is all over the place, right? And I'm not saying dudes like Mano, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying if you a rapper that became a multi-millionaire, bro, you not good with that bread, homie. And Mano made it, but you know, he's not like out there. Like a dude, what's this kid's name? Lil Wayne, that's doing podcasts now. Like, yo, come on, bro. So now people, and this is with no hate, it's just these same people that people supported all the time. And what gets me mad is if you support them, cool. But don't see the next man, and I seen it done all the time, and be like, yo, I ain't effing with him, bro. He sniffed coke. And I'm not talking about myself, because I said my story. I've been there, done that years ago, right? We grow, we keep it moving. Now I'm trying to show people there's a better way through all the things I've accomplished, right? And the things I've done for myself with you guys, the Lockout Gang, right? Because without you guys, it would never happen. And that's just a fact. So my whole thing is, you want to down the next man, but you're going to buy music from the same other dudes that just came out of drug programs and got your youngins listening to their music, and they talking about they doing opiates and all these stuff. I don't understand it, player. But anyway, moving right along, because sometimes you start talking too much, right? Too much conversation leads to unnecessary information. You already know, man. Rest in peace, E. I just wanted to stop by and let y'all know, really, rest in peace to E. It's a sad situation. Be careful. If you're doing anything like that, man, try to fall back from that. There's plenty of ways nowadays to fall back from that and leave that alone. Dudes got a lot of stuff they put in there that's not even the right stuff, and people are dying every day. And you don't need to go to the clinic for that and then wind up catching that. You already know that 19 is serious. So with that being said, man, I love you guys. I just wanted to pop out and let y'all know that it's popping, it's lit. Back-to-back content every day. We in the building. Lockout, we that gang. Why they mad though? I don't know, bro. They could do the same. Check us out, baby. On Red Circle, link in the About section of this page, bro. Facts. I love you guys. Tomorrow, more content. The next day, more content. The day after that, more content. We starting to go live every day. That's a fact. Anybody want to come on the channel and tell their story, just hit me up at techforrec@gmail.com. TEK, the number 4, and REK @gmail.com. Tell your story. Pop out on the Lockout. Facts.